Today, the United States meets a rested and fresh team in Suriname as both attempt to secure a spot in the quarterfinals. I'm Casey White, here with you today for this game. 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 66% chance of rain, winds at 11 miles per hour. It's a little bit cloudy, a little bit overcast in Santo Domingo, but still a warm one for these players as they get ready to take the field for this all-important round of 16 game. Santo Domingo playing host to many of the group games during this time, but now it matters. Now win and move on to continue that chance forward to play in the World Cup in August in Costa Rica. Stick around and we will have kickoff and lineups after this.
Buenas tardes, damas y caballeros. Demos la bienvenida a las selecciones nacionales de Estados Unidos y Suriname para el partido del Campeonato Under-20 femenino de Concacaf. Continuamos.
The starting 11's taking the field now in preparation for the matchup. Prior to the national anthems today, a moment of silence will be observed to honor the memory of Katie Meyer, former U.S. Youth National Team member and Stanford University women's soccer player who passed away this past Tuesday. Our thoughts and prayers are certainly with Katie Meyer's family, friends, Stanford Athletics, and the entire soccer community during this difficult time. We'll observe this moment of silence coming up, and national anthems will follow. Hace unos días, donde el sistema empieza a estar, cuando fue el torno y el slayer, Casey Meyer, who recently passed away. Moment of silence and national anthem complete here at Estadio Olímpico. Félix, Sánchez, the United States and Suriname playing in this round of 16 matchup with big implications for a World Cup berth. We'll take a look at the starting lineup of the United States. Nico Purcell back in goal for Tracy Kevins. But the leading scorer of the tournament for the United States, Andrea Kitahara, with 4 goals, starting up top alongside Trinity Byers and Alyssa Thompson. A lot of athleticism and speed up top, a lot of creativity and goal-scoring prowess as well. But the midfield in Emily Colton, Alexis Missimo, and Talia Della Peruta, also 3 players to watch as we look at our officials. Astrid Gramajo, our center official, assisted by Iris Vale and Lydia Ayala, our 4th official, Miriam Leone, here today in Santo Domingo as they get prepared to have captains join them for the coin toss. As we get final preparations underway, we will have VAR for this. Our VAR referee, Francia Gonzalez, assisted by Said Martinez. Both in the booth today, making sure that we get a little extra assistance here. Great to have at the Concacaf Under-20 Women's Championship. And we'll take a look also at the starting lineup coming up for Suriname as final coin toss between Talia Della Peruta and Javiera Crimbo of Suriname. Suriname having 5 players coming into this starting lineup that were also a part of the senior qualification tournament for Concacaf just a couple weeks ago. Samani Loafo up top, someone who can score goals for them. Cheyenne Purperhart, another player with a lot of experience, but Javiera Crimbo, the captain, the center back, who will have to be the steadying force today for this group against the United States team that has shown they can score goals. This Suriname team coming into this game rested as it's their first one having qualified in the September qualification. So a lot of players in that group, getting their first minutes here this afternoon. So take a look at Andrea Kitahara taking the field in final celebrations before the kickoff does come. Alexis Missimo will be in midfield for the United States today as we got a good look at Latifa Moejo, the 17-year-old that will be in goal for Suriname. And we're underway in the first half in Santo Domingo. Suriname taking on the United States. I'm Casey White, excited to be here with you for this game today. The United States is attacking left to right in white. Suriname in those red kits, attacking from right to left as the United States established in possession early in this one, looking to go forward through the feet of Alyssa Thompson. Well won back by Colton, and a foul will be called. Free kick towards the United States. Kitahata looking to take off 1 and 2 in that far side flank, getting to her left foot, finds the ball across. Colton with the opportunity, slides it in, and a first-minute goal for the United States off the foot of Emily Colton. The United States wastes no time in that first minute, and so often as it has, it came off an assist from Andrea Kitahata. 1-0 United States. The United States scoring 20 goals so far in this qualifying campaign. Emily Colton, a run through midfield, but look at the 1v1 presence of Kitahata going to the inline. Trinity Byers leaving that one, and very calm in the finish. 4 players in the box for the United States. Alyssa Thompson on that near side as well, in case Colton wasn't able to get this on frame, but she does to give the United States the lead early. Hear the whistle for the foul. This will be a free kick to Suriname around the midfield line. Colton has already scored 1 goal in this qualifying campaign, this being her second, also contributing 3 assists. So involved in 5 goals out of the 21 so far, Emily Colton. Suriname looking to go down the right side flank, not able to do so. That one will just trickle out of bounds for a United States throw. Long service, Kitahata will provide chase, has 2 on her, able to get through 1. On the right foot, takes it herself, and that one just wide by Kitahata. But very lively early on. Tracy Kevins looks on at her team. Has to be happy with that start, how quickly they've come out in this round of 16 game. Hestron Giroux looking on to his Surinamese team, getting their first game of this portion of qualifying. Mentioned earlier, they qualified in the September games to come straight into this portion, starting in February, continuing into March. Their qualification done earlier in groups of 3. They were the group winner over Grenada and Belize, and earning the right to be here against the United States today. A little too much on that ball from Guidry, and that will go across for a goal kick. The United States in their 4-3-3. Tracy Kevins bringing them out in their traditional setup, 1 holding mid, 2 attacking midfielders. A lot of numbers forward for the United States. Woijo making sure her back line is organized. Missimo changes the point. Thompson finds the feet of Byers in the penalty area, goes down, but able to repossess is Thompson. And that ball goes across, just a little bit heavy from Rouse, but good interchange in that wide space by the United States. Suriname coming out in a 4-1-4-1. We've seen a few different approaches against the United States in this tournament, some playing with a 4-back, some playing with 5 across the back line. Today, Suriname has 4 across the back line with the 1 holding midfielder. Mojijo with the goal kick, intercepted by Thompson. 3v2, she'll take it herself, goal kick. Short again, Suriname plays, looking for the left flank. That'll be cleared. Foul, Suriname ball. Crimbo with the set piece will elect to go long. That's cleared out, at least initially. Thompson able to recover for the United States. Quasi playing at that lone forward position for Suriname, providing chase a little higher up the field than most of the teams that the United States has seen thus far. Again, Suriname has not played yet in this portion, so a rested team finding themselves down a goal early, but rested and pushing a little bit higher up the field to put the United States under pressure. That one will go out for a throw into Suriname. Ronduro, head coach for Suriname, leading them through that tournament in September, playing for the right to be here, which they are in the round of 16. Former player for Inter Moengotapo in Suriname. Missimo. Good play in combination. Kitahata making a run inside. This one trickles through to Thompson. Mohijijo comes out, able to secure that one, but the United States looking to penetrate with numbers early. Byers able to put Crimbo under pressure. Byers again, finds Colton. Colton on the right foot, will choose to possess instead. Byers playing the ball across to Kitahata. On the right foot, she shoots just over, off the foot of Andrea Kitahata. The leading scorer for this team in this 2022 qualifying campaign. Tracy Kevins has been managing this group since October 2021 officially, but a part of the U.S. Youth National Team programs since 2017. Won by Colton in midfield. Missimo. Slip ball to Kitahata on the right foot. A little deflection out of bounds, and it appears an initial offside call will be made, and that'll be a set piece for Suriname. Off the foot of Missimo, that one is tight. Trying to get around the keeper, Kitahata, but the offside is called and it'll go the other way. Short again through Crimbo. Purperhart will play up the near side flank, but so much pressure coming from the United States high up the field. Suriname having to figure out how to break lines and get out of that pressure from the United States to make their way into their own attacking half. Overlapping is Rouse. Thompson continues to go, finds Byers' feet. Right-footed shot, save Mohijijo. The 17-year-old in goal for Suriname, also a part of the senior roster. Played in the qualifiers in February, also in the lead-up games in January as well. So a lot of experience for the young keeper for Suriname. Slip ball to Colton. Colton will go herself. That'll trickle through, save Mohijijo. Foul, and that will go against the United States. A lot of appeals from the players, but nonetheless, they will have to retreat. The foul is called on Samar Guidry, matched up with Samani Loafo, one of the top goal scorers for this under-20 team for Suriname.
Yeah.
Long service from Crimbo. No runners. Guidry able to collect and reestablish possession through Lily Reel. Kitahata. Slip through to Colton. She has Thompson on the right. It drops to Byers. Has to avoid play, gets a shot, and that will go out for a corner kick. But you can just see the numbers going forward for the United States, especially when Suriname gets higher up the field. Those spaces open on the side of the 6. This one falls to Trinity Byers, just trying to get a bit of a toe poke. Caught in the middle of her body, puts it on frame, but that deflection out of bounds for a corner kick. Missimo will step up to take this one with the right foot. Byers goes short, it's played long. Lily Riel off the post, and it bounces out. Loafo trying to get it out of danger for Suriname. Missimo taking on in the wide space, well defended. It takes 2 defenders, but drawing the foul is Suriname. It'll be a free kick their direction. That's such a good opportunity by Lily Riel, just unlucky for the United States hitting the post. Great, dangerous ball just floating into that back area of the 6-yard box. Riel not able to put that in the back of the net, but a great opportunity for the United States. Della Peruta looks right, thinks again, goes back to the left. Appeals for a foul, not called. Loafo will chase. Guidry will see that out. Decides to possess through the center back, Lily Riel. Della Peruta, one of the rotations getting into that outside space, allowing the outside back to get higher in Samar Guidry. Colton, Della Peruta, she'll unleash one right over the crossbar. Scored a similar goal in the last game versus the Dominican Republic. This one a little further out, but she has proven she can hit a strike from that distance. And all of that coming from the rotation of Talia Della Peruta getting into that outside space, something the United States does so well, of getting their outside backs a little bit higher up the field to create numbers up situations. Won by Elaine Rouse, but that'll go out of bounds. Good touch from the Surinamese manager there. Throw in for Suriname. Long ball to the right side from the United States. Thompson will get that one under control through Elaine Rouse. Colton in the 1v1, no cover in that wide space. Colton looking to find feet, able to do so. Little contact in the penalty area on Alyssa Thompson. The United States coming into this game with 92 shots to 1 in their first 3 games, have faced teams that have really tried to be as disciplined as possible in the back to limit goals. But a lot of different weapons for the United States to go into the attack. Missimo collects there, and Suriname will chase a bit and reestablish their shape defensively. Rouse through to Missimo. That'll trickle all the way through to Kitahata, left by Missimo. And a foul right outside the penalty area. Certainly a dangerous area for this free kick for the United States. Chanel Bonjaski will be spoken to by our center official, Astra Gramajo, and just clips the ankles of Andrea Kitahata, who's been very lively in that wide area, taking on a lot of players, and draws this set piece in a very dangerous area for the United States. Suriname going with 5 players in the wall. And our center official will jog to the sideline, being motioned over there. Looks like there will be a potential VAR check. Checking for a possible penalty. That right foot of Kitahata inside the white line, now being able to see that through this VAR check. Francia Gonzalez and Saeed Martinez making sure Asher Gramajo gets another look at this, just to make sure to get this one right in the 17th minute. Her momentum does take her out of the penalty area, but that right foot inside when the contact was made. So we'll see what decision has been made. And it is a penalty. Asher Gramajo does give this penalty. That right foot clearly inside the penalty area, and the United States will earn a penalty now in the 18th minute, and it appears Andrea Kitahata will step up for this one. Organization going on between Suriname and the United States. Kitahata stepping up with the right foot. That one's in for the second goal in the 18th minute for Andrea Kitahata, her team leading 5th goal. The Stanford University player celebrating that goal on the sideline with her teammates, makes it 2-0 to the United States. An important goal for this group, not only drawing the penalty on this foul from Bojaski, but stepping up calmly, able to put this away. That one's starting to fly a little bit high, but wow, right in that upper corner. Andrea Kitahata stepping up and putting it away for the United States. Nothing Moijijo could do on that one. Tackled in a similar area, but kept by Kitahata. Service with the left foot. It bounces through to Missimo. 4 defenders for Suriname, still not able to clear. 10 players behind the ball in this final third for Suriname. Kitahata looking to find players to play with. It looks like it might go out of bounds. She saves it. Thompson in the penalty area with the right foot. Foul, Suriname free kick. And this is what's been difficult for the opponents of the United States in this qualifying tournament so far. So many different players that can provide an attacking presence for the United States, and all very comfortable on the ball, so teams getting locked into their end, unable to clear. Many chances have come off of second and third chance opportunities for the United States, and reestablishing possession early as Rouse wins the header in midfield. Colton decides to recycle through Rouse. Flynn to the feet of Colton. Lots of space for Colton. Slips in Byers. Moijijo comes out. Great save to the feet of Thompson. Again to the feet of Byers in the penalty area. And a foul called against Trinity Byers in this moment, and that will be a set piece for Suriname. We're entering into the 22nd minute in Santo Domingo. Trinity Byers looking to turn in this box. The foul was called on Trinity Byers, who appeared to have position. Suriname taking on the United States in Santo Domingo, Estadio Olímpico, Félix Sánchez. I'm Casey White on the call for this round of 16 matchup. Suriname qualifying for this based on their wins in September at the first initial stages of qualifying tournament. The United States winning Group E with 9 points. Asher Gamajo waiting for a VAR check, communicating with the referees. And play will continue. Crimbo plays long on that one, won by Samar Goodry. Flynn finds Colton, and there's that space on the side of the holding mid. Thompson going into the penalty area, decides to take inline. So quick as Thompson plays it across. Missimo just over. You can see the quick feet of Thompson in that wide flank, comfortable on both the left and right side. Details from Tracy Kevin still coming to her team. Missimo not able to run directly through that on the finish, but they go again, the United States. Missimo, right-footed shot, blocked by Bojaski. Thompson in the 2v1 with Colton. Byers again with Colton. The combination play great. Still recovers. Thompson. Lily Real looking to dribble penetrate from her center back position. Finds the feet of Missimo in a dangerous area. Left-footed shot. Latifa Muijijo able to collect. Tracy Kevins, also 8 years of experience with the English FA from the U15 to U23s. Been with the United States since 2017, working with teams from U15 all the way up through this U20 group. Della Peruta, lots of space for Della Peruta on her right foot, goes to her left, and she'll find the back of the net. The captain, Talia Della Peruta, in the 24th minute, making it 3-0 for the United States. Second goal for the captain, Talia Della Peruta. Good combination play in midfield and a little deception at the end, cutting off that right-footed shot. But you can just see her open up. It's just so savvy from Della Peruta, getting it on her left foot. And just a great finish, keeping it low. Draws one defender, brings another one, brings the goalkeeper. And a solid finish from her for her second goal of this qualifying tournament. We have a player down on the field for Suriname, getting a little bit of medical attention as our center official looks over everything, taking the opportunity for a bit of a cooling break. Both of these teams, important moments. A good start from the United States, already enjoying a 3-0 lead, but still able to get some information from their staff. As we see Van Zichem come off the field, which is a good sign for Suriname. Suriname not playing as defensive as I think most people would have thought against a United States attack that's so proven. Playing in a 4-1-4-1, lots of work from them, a lot of fight. But the United States in the last 10 to 15 minutes really exposing certain areas to be able to create numbers going forward. Pamela Van Zichem will go over to our fourth official. Suriname will possess through the center back, Javiera Crimbo. Van Zichem still looking to be motioned onto the field. So right now, Suriname a player down. Thompson looks for the early ball, not able to do so. taking on 2 in the wide space, earning the corner kick for the United States. The second corner kick for the United States in this first half so far. The last one off the head of Lily Real went off the post. So a very good opportunity that didn't quite convert. But the United States dangerous here. Decide to go short through the feet of Byers. Back to Missimo, to that back post area again, and that'll float long for a goal kick. Assistant coaches Katie Shepfer and Brittany Cameron organizing with Tracy Kevins on that sideline for the United States. Crimbo goes central. Somehow that gets through the pressure of the United States. Bonjaski looking to play high, but settled by Lily Real. Kitahata, great step over. Just off on the cross, momentum taking it too long. Andrea Kitahata scoring the second goal off a penalty kick in the 18th minute. Her team leading 5th goal for Andrea Kitahata. Byers will look to keep it. Unable to do so. Well defended by Carcerejo. Kitahata again in the box. Takes on 1, takes on 2. Well done by Javier Crimbo to clear. Still in a dangerous area. Missimo goes through 1 and 2 players. Back across. Colton reserves. Mohejo able to take that save. But a lot of half chance opportunities being created by the United States. Missimo will look to change the point through Colton. Well kept, Colton. Left-footed ball by Real. 2-1 opportunity there, but the first touch just letting down Alyssa Thompson as the United States looks to recycle play. Dribble penetrating is Lily Real, finds Missimo on the right foot, drawing 4 players, and that one just too much will go across, and it'll be Suriname ball. Janique Van Zichem now down for Suriname. And we'll need medical attention. Something that's so hard about a matchup with the United States, not only leading 3-0, but the possession piece, 75% in their favor right now, so the fatigue for players certainly plays a role in these games. Suriname was in a group of 3 in September. They had to face Grenada and Belize in order to move on to this final stage of qualification, which they did, winning 5-2 over Grenada in their initial game. As Van Zichem will get a little bit of help off the field. Kitahata, so active in that wide space, just puts her head down and going. Great ball across. This was the first goal in the first minute of play, 49 seconds to be exact in. The second goal in the 18th minute by Andrea Kitahata, so assist and goal on the penalty. And then Talia Della Peruta scoring in the 24th minute coming from midfield. A lot of happiness from that sideline from the United States. 3 goals in the first 24 minutes of play, really setting the tone early and making it a difficult first half for Suriname. Javier Crimbo also down. Two of the players that scored in that Grenada win are starting here this afternoon for Suriname. Loafo and Schlingard are both in the game as well. Purperheart was the one down. And she'll go off that inline. There is going to be a substitution for Suriname. Raisa Kromoturto coming in for Janique Van Zichem. So an early substitution in the 32nd minute for Janique Van Zichem, who was playing on that left side. The 19-year-old from Robin Hood will come into the game. We'll see if it's only a personnel change or if they'll change a little bit of the tactics in the way they're playing with that substitution. Right now, still a player down is Suriname, as Cheyenne Purperheart was being treated on the sideline. Van Zichem going out and being replaced. So only 10 on the field right now in the 32nd minute until motion back on. Rouse will start possession over. As they keep more and more possession, the United States, Suriname gets further and further back, so becoming more and more compact. The United States trying to draw them out just a little bit with this possession. Thompson in the wide space, continuing to possess. Rouse looking to go forward. Kitahata. Again, looking to change the point. Thompson taking on Colton, dragging that defender with her. Della Peruta in possession. Missimo on the left foot with the strike. That one will be deflected out for a corner kick off the back of Carcerejo. But the United States really having to figure out how to stretch this back line and midfield group using the width, and finally able to do so and get an opportunity. Purperheart is back into the game for Suriname, as Missimo steps up for this corner kick, the third of the game. Elected short. Guidry will step up with a strike to the far post. So close from the left back, Samar Guidry. Byers, well done by her to find Thompson in the middle, back on the foot of Andrea Kitahata, right-footed strike, save Moijijo. High press from Kitahata, takes a touch around, will go inside herself, looking to find Thompson, unselfish decision from Kitahata. And just so active on that left side, on that far flank is Andrea Kitahata today. Underlap from Colton allows Alyssa Thompson to find some space. Played across and cleared. Really reeled. She'll strike with the left foot. Deflected. Wrong footing. Moijijo almost there, but that one goes out for another corner kick. Lexi Missimo taking this corner kick, scored 2 goals in the last game in the 35th and 41st minute. The service, it'll go back post. Tally Del Peruta trying to keep it in, but it goes across, goal kick Suriname. Loafo does well to get around pressure. Playing it forward, but Rouse intercepting. Colton will go the other way. Kitahata on the right foot. She'll look for the long range opportunity. Goal kick. And Suriname playing in the 4-1-4-1 system requires a lot of patience from the attack of the United States. As Asher Gramajo reorganizes things before the whistle goes, getting that extra ball off the field is Crimbo. But the necessity to use the wide spaces, also to shoot from long range, some interchange, all the different things that the United States is no stranger to. They've seen this kind of system throughout this entire tournament, but it is difficult at times to play against with so many players from Suriname behind the ball when the United States is in possession. Goodry. Flynn will look to probe. Finds Byers. Kitahata taking on. She'll find her way into the penalty area. Good feet by Kitahata. It takes 4 players to stop her. Moijijo able to scoop that one up and get that one out of the penalty area. Goodry still high, joining Kitahata, the left back. Rouse. Missimo on the right foot. She'll take it. Not able to get that one on frame, and it's better by the United States, but Suriname, because of the speed of play of pass, able to shift and defend, have to be happy with the last 14 or so minutes, not allowing too many point-blank opportunities by the United States. Good feet by Quasi in that middle area, wins it again. Suriname looking to come down the far side flank, but well defended by Goodry. Well played by Della Peruta. The right foot of Missimo finds Byers, looking to flick it on. Good save. Bonjaski will clear. Quasi. Della Peruta going through. Good combination play from the United States. And finally cleared by Suriname, and that will go out of play. But the United States looking good in combination in these last 2 minutes, trying to penetrate through that center area where there's so many players from Suriname, doing much better on the ball, coming from the feet of Talia Della Peruta. Moijijo will need a little bit of assistance. Our center official calls for some medical attention. Just made a save on Trinity Byers with a little slip pass through. Great save, but seems to be struggling there. Janique Van Sitchum also came out early in the first half. Suriname has only used 1 sub so far in this game. Before going into half, I'm sure not something he wants to do is use another sub, as this is when Moijijo went down, made the initial save, popped up until things were out of danger, but appears to be okay. Just needed a little bit of assistance there from their training staff as we enter the 41st minute. Played back through the feet of Lily Reel. Della Peruta getting into the outside space. Again, in possession. Rouse higher up the field because of the interchange with Della Peruta. Rouse on the ball now. Gets to the end line, right-footed cross, dangerous cross. Lexi Missimo save Moijijo. A great ball from Elaine Rouse across the penalty area and well organized by the United States in the box, but an even better save from Latifa Moijijo. Kitahata early cross. That one blocked. She'll find Samar Guidry. Looking for that back post area. It falls to Alyssa Thompson, but bounces through. Loafo defending, finding the feet of Trinity Byers. It's the United States on the left foot of Colton. Left-footed shot blocked. Cleared again, but Alyssa Thompson will give chase and decide to let that one go out. It'll be a throw into the United States deep in their final third. Elaine Rouse with the throw in. This is her her fourth start. Has started all 4 games for the United States at the right back position. Riel will look to draw someone out from Suriname, but not able to keep possession. Waiting for numbers. This is what is difficult for Suriname. They're getting so far back in their end. Creating numbers forward becomes very difficult, as Pamela Van Zichem was looking for players to help her in possession. But got to give credit to the United States. Their defensive efforts and energy very hard to play against once they lose possession. Thompson, Colton making the underlapping run, clearing space for Thompson on the left foot. Guidry. Guidry again, looking for something on the opposite side through Della Peruta. All 11 players behind the ball for Suriname, making it quite compact. Guidry, left-footed ball, dangerous area collected by Moijijo. Quick distribution from the goalkeeper. Dispossessed by Alyssa Thompson. Right foot. Going in for the service, plays it back. Trinity Byers just not able to put that one away. A lot of pace on the ball back, but more and more opportunities coming from the United States. Great 1v1 presence from Alyssa Thompson. That one just lifted in the air a bit, and tough timing from Trinity Byers, but you can see how quickly the United States can attack and provide some offense against Suriname. Javier Crimbo looks on, will wait for the whistle, the captain. Also part of the senior women's national team for Suriname. Started versus Mexico in the last qualifying event for the senior team, the center back did. Alyssa Thompson finds Trinity Byers in the penalty area. On the left foot, an opportunity to save! Latifa Moijijo, a great, strong save off her right hand. Trinity Byers, the center forward from the University of Texas, all around the goal right now. Decides, why not? I'll take this opportunity myself. And this is a very good save from the 17-year-old keeper for Suriname. There'll be 3 minutes of additional time added here at the end of the first half in Santo Domingo. Mistabo with the service to the back post. Lily Riel keeps it in play, and Della Peruta able to collect. United States reestablishing possession off the corner kick. Colton, left-footed service, and that'll go out for another corner. Carcerejo down for Suriname as concerned teammates look on. We're in the first minute of 3 minutes of additional time in Santo Domingo. Round of 16 game for the 2022 Concacaf Under-20 Women's Championship. We are now in the knockout stage in the United States in a commanding 3-0 lead right now over Suriname. Looking to advance to the quarterfinal game, all with the hopes with both of these teams looking to the World Cup in August of 2022. That one going to be in Costa Rica. Carcerejo does pop up, but will have to exit the field. Three players along this back line for Suriname, a part of the senior squad as well. Carcerejo being one of them, all three, Purperhart, Crimbo, and Carcerejo in that last roster. Thompson will go short, but Missimo decides to serve instead. Trinity Byers. Flynn will drop it to Colton's right foot. And cleared out across the inline, however, corner kick. Missimo. Dangerous service, back post, touched by Moichijo, getting that out of the dangerous area of the 6-yard box. Della Peruta still looking for a second chance opportunity through the feet of Byers. She'll go wide. Missimo in the 1v1, early cross. Colton on the back post, and that one will go over. Good reorganization from the United States off the second chance opportunity.
First and second!
And that'll be it. That's the end of the first half from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Round of 16 game matchup between the United States and Suriname. United States up 3-0 at half. Colton with the first goal in the first minute. The United States started strong. Kitahata in the 18th and Della Peruta in the 24th. That's how we go into halftime. Stick around. We'll have halftime highlights and stats coming up right after this from Santo Domingo. First half complete in Santo Domingo. The United States taking on Suriname in a round of 16 games. Still looking for a World Cup berth are both of these teams. And the United States would start quick. Kitahata getting an assist early as Byers leaves this one for Colton in the first minute. Kitahata so active on that left side, taking on two players, driving inline, plays this just textbook across where she should, and a great finish from Colton. Makes it look easier than it is, does Emily Colton here, the midfielder, coming into the box. This is a hard finish, opening up and being able to stay that accurate, finding the side netting, an early start, and then in the 18th minute, Kitahata would convert the penalty kick in the upper left corner. Nothing Mehijajo could do about this one, not only converting the penalty kick, but also drawing the penalty right on the edge of the box. It did go to VAR, but just such a classy finish from Kitahata under a lot of pressure there to make it 2-0. And this would cap off the scoring in the 24th minute. Talia Della Peruta finding a lot of space in front of that back line, which didn't happen too often, and converting with the left foot, just taking on the center back, Carzarejo, finishing with the left foot. And the United States would continue to press, but little details in finishing and in crossing just absent towards the end of the first half. But Lexi Missimo with a good opportunity here. A lot of space wide that the United States is able to find, and they're all around it. Trinity Byers with that opportunity. Suriname trying to figure out how to stay disciplined and compact against this powerful United States attack. But no more goals would come in this half, and that great save by Mehijajo again denies Trinity Byers. A really good opportunity from Trinity Byers, taking it well off the left foot, finding space with 5 defenders around. But the 17-year-old able to put that one around that far post, gives up a corner, but a strong save from the goalkeeper from Suriname. And that was the first half and how it finished 3-0. Both teams looking to try to advance to that quarterfinal game. Suriname making it a little bit harder for themselves, being down 3-0 this early. 29 shots to 0 in this game as we take a look at the halftime stats. 12 of the 29 on frame, 5-2 in fouls, 1 offside for the United States of the block of Suriname defenders staying far back, 7 corners to 0. But it's the possession that's super lopsided in this game so far. United States enjoying 78% possession compared to 22% from the Surinamese players. And that part has proven to show that they can create a lot of different opportunities in attack. They have converted on 3 of those 29 shots has the United States, and really coming out strong in a game where it's the first knockout stage game for all of these teams, and really having to make sure they don't take anything for granted coming into it. So a lot of action still to come up in the second half. Can Suriname find a way to get more numbers forward to try to generate some attacks going forward? And the United States will come out and continue with their attacking ways. Stick around, and we'll be back for second half kick shortly after this. United States and Suriname in preparation for the second half kickoff coming up here shortly. As the manager for Suriname, Hezron Giroux, speaks to his players in preparation for the second half. It's a 3-0 lead to the United States so far. But this young team from Suriname getting some instructions as the United States knocks the ball around a little bit as they get ready to go out on the field. All smiles for Elaine Rouse, the right back, as they're enjoying a 3-0 lead. Emily Colton scoring in the first minute of play to give the United States the lead. The United States coming out victorious in Group E with 3 wins over Nicaragua, Puerto Rico, and the Dominican Republic, currently ranked first in Concacaf. Having success today, only half done, still a half to go, so it will be interesting to see, one, if there's any personnel changes at halftime right now for either team, but also tactically how each team decides to come out in this game. And Aiden McConnell is entering the game, as well as Michelle Cooper. Trinity Byers will come out the center forward, and Michelle Cooper will take over for that role, who started both games against Nicaragua and Puerto Rico. Didn't start against the Dominican Republic, but wore the captain's band for portions of the first game against Nicaragua, and now coming into that center forward role. We're underway. It's the second half in Santo Domingo. Estadio Olímpico Félix Sánchez is hosting this round of 16 matchup between the United States and Suriname. Suriname in the red kits, going from left to right. United States in the white, looking to get in behind right now through Alyssa Thompson into the penalty area. A little slip past to Missimo. Well defended by Carcerejo. And that'll be played to the wide area. Elaine Rouse steps in to win possession. Rouse looking at the back post. Kitahata heads it down, and a goal in the first minute for Andrea Kitahata. The 46th-minute goal, her second of the game. For the Stanford University player, Andrea Kitahata, her team leading 6th goal, and the United States starts the second half just like they did the first, scoring in the first minute of each half. 4-0 United States. Give credit to Elaine Rouse, so much work on that far side flank, but this is a textbook header from Andrea Kitahata. Rouse only has 1 player to find, 4 players from Suriname in the box, and find her she does. Textbook header straight down to beat Latifa Mohijijo. And Kitahata continues her scoring ways in the round of 16 matchup. Emily Colton in possession, in front of the back line of Suriname. Finds Michelle Cooper's feet. Strong touch by Michelle Cooper. Another goal, 2 goals in 2 minutes for the United States. The 47th minute goal for the halftime substitute, Michelle Cooper, and it's 5-0. United States certainly not taking their foot off the gas. Colton finds Michelle Cooper, a good touch in behind, and really just makes the most of it before Carcerejo can come across to defend. Michelle Cooper gets the touch for that goal. And here is Michelle Cooper again, taking on in the wide space. Left-footed shot, save. Crimbo pressured, and this one cleared out. United States striking quickly in the second half. I'm Casey White, bringing the second half to you from Santo Domingo. The United States starting both halves very quickly. Michelle Cooper with the most recent goal in the 47th minute off of Emily Colton assist. Kitahata getting her second of the game in the 46th minute off an assist from Elaine Rouse. And here's Kitahata again. That one's cleared out, and another substitution came in at halftime. Aiden McConnell came into the game for Lauren Flynn. She'll take over the center back role off the right side in partnership with Elaine Rouse, who switches the point. Rouse taking on 3 players. She'll find herself open, right-footed strike. That one sails over, just lifts on her, but there's a good look at Aiden McConnell, who's come into the game at halftime, organizing the back line of the United States. Della Peruta will be exiting for Emily Mason, handing off the captain's armband to Michelle Cooper, who is sharing those captain responsibilities as Talia Della Peruta comes off. Scoring the 3rd goal of this one in the 24th minute. Emily Mason now coming on, the Rutgers freshman, going into that holding mid-roll. She has shared responsibilities with Della Peruta, and they're also playing in the center back as well, so a lot of versatility from Emily Mason. Goodry takes on in the wide space, finds Kitahata, defended by Suriname well. Left-footed cross, chipped over. And this will be defended by Loafo. Thompson dispossesses. Karsayamita dispossessed. Thompson with a strike, and that one just over from the foot of Alyssa Thompson. Tracy Kevins looking on, the manager for the United States. Done such great work with this group, a very talented team overall, but really the rotations and the way they attack, something that has really stood out in this qualifying tournament. So much interchange between the players. Just very, very intellectual soccer from this group. Suriname still playing in the 4-1-4-1 formation, a lot falling on Royani Karyasamita as the holding mid. Gidry finds the feet of Mason, the second half substitute. Colton decides different and goes a little bit further backwards, and now off the left foot of Real. That one will go out for a goal kick. Pressure by Kitahata off the right foot, strike, and it's in! She secures the hat trick, Andrea Kitahata, 6-0. Andrea Kitahata in the 52nd minute secures the hat trick, scoring her first goal in the 18th, the 46th, and now the 52nd. A lot of emotion coming from the Stanford player. We observed a moment of silence earlier. She wears the armband in honor of Katie Meyer. Steps in and wins this one. What a strike. This is a no-doubter right here. Just so quick off her foot. The defending presence from Andrea Kitahata turns into offense as she gets hugs from her teammates. It's 6-0 in Santo Domingo. In the 53rd minute, the United States scoring 3 goals in the first half, coming out and scoring 3 goals in 7 minutes in this second half. As Hezron Giroux looks on, the manager for Suriname, certainly a tough ask for Suriname, not only to match up against the United States, but also this is the first game that they've played, the United States having played 3 games prior, but sometimes that can work against you when you're rested because they haven't played in this tournament yet. The United States has, and they're in good form. Well defended. Lily Real plays to the feet of Emily Mason, looking to penetrate the central area. Connell, the halftime sub, looks to find Rouse a little bit too heavy. Well defended in that white space by Purperhart. And you can really see moments of where Suriname is really trying to be disciplined within their back line and their midfield shape as they try to play out. A lot of pressure from the United States. Thompson in the 1v1, gets on the left foot, slides that one in. 7-0 United States off the left foot of Alyssa Thompson in the 54th minute. The last 2 goals for the United States coming off their defensive pressure. Suriname looking to play short out of the back. Alyssa Thompson stepping in and pressing along with her other front runners, Michelle Cooper and Kitahata. And she's rewarded with the goal. Shows a lot of composure here to get around the player. And instead of blasting it, just calmly placing it into the side netting to the side of Mejijo. She is blocked a bit by Carcerejo, her center back, but a good finish by Thompson nonetheless. Finds the feet of Missimo, does Michelle Cooper. Foul called. Kaya Smita with the foul right outside the penalty area. Dangerous spot. Substitution coming into the game. Fiora Itimin will be coming into the game and replacing Darisha Slingard. Itimin, the 19-year-old, plays for Athena, coming into the game for her first minutes of this qualifying campaign. Darisha Slingard, who was one of the goal scorers in the September games, is going to be coming out and making way. A bit more of a defensive presence here from Suriname with this personnel switch. Missimo will step up, right-footed shot, save Mohijijo. Great save by the young keeper to put that one out for a corner kick. Colton runs over the ball, clearing some space for Missimo, and a great strike, but right at Mohijijo. Just has to make sure she has a strong enough hand to get that away. That one will be cleared by Carcerejo. Guidry will repossess for United States. Mason with the overlapping run, finds Colton in the penalty area. Strike, and that one just wide, deflects off the foot of Chanel Bonjaski, and it'll be a corner kick to the United States. Another substitution for the United States as Ayo Oke enters into the game in the 58th minute. Service from Missimo on the set piece. Kitahata looking to get a head on. Well organized from Mason on the backside, unable to put it back into a dangerous area. The United States will continue to look to go forward. That one off the foot of Lily Riel, and it'll be a deep throw-in for Suriname. Itimin will take this one. Step by Missimo, strike, glancing over the crossbar. The strike from Missimo, goal kick. And Ayo Oke enters the game in for Elaine Rouse on that right side of defense. She'll enter into the back line as she often has in this tournament. Did get one start versus Puerto Rico, as subbed in every other game, so this is her 4th appearance as one of the players is down for Suriname. Hezron Giroux played as a defender himself, so just recently making a more defensive substitution, putting in Miliori Itaman, a defender for his team. The last play as Missimo steps in on this one. Cromotirto just taking a little bit of a knock there, but she's going to get up. This was our halftime substitute for Suriname, and she's walking off a little bit gingerly, needing a bit of help. She'll take a moment, and Suriname will need to reorganize here as there'll be a player down. The last two goals have come off the pressure of the United States and the front runners. Suriname trying to play short out of the back, so it'll be interesting to see the decision made by Mohijijo as this gets back underway. And she does elect to go long, but Colton steps in still to win that one. Finds the feet of Missimo on the right foot, going to the near post, save Mohijijo. Playing short through Carson Reggio. Missimo will step in. 5 players in the attack for the United States. Deflected off as Michelle Cooper tries to get an opportunity, but just swarming defending from Suriname. That appears to go out for a corner kick. Played short to Alyssa Thompson, has some space on the right foot, going for goal herself. That one gets away from her, goal kick. Mohijijo elects to play short, but under pressure again. Emily Colton wins it and finds Alyssa Thompson. All 11 players in that defending final third for Suriname. Looking to find Kitahata wide. Drops to Michelle Cooper. On the left foot, Michelle Cooper. 3 defenders block that one. United States somehow still keeps possession. Okay. 2v3 in that wide space as Alyssa Thompson joins to make it even numbers. Kitahata, as Guidry overlaps, decides to come back through the center backs, perhaps draw some of the Surinamese players out. They're now in a 4-4-2 block, so making it at least a little more compact centrally with that tactical change. Okay. Running out of space is okay and cleared by Karya Samita. Real. Well won by the captain, Javiera Crimbo. One v one, Alyssa Thompson, quick feet, getting into the penalty area. Dropping to Michelle Cooper, good feet, left foot, and just wide from Michelle Cooper. United States able to expose a little bit of space there in front of the back line for the opportunity in the 63rd minute. Alyssa Thompson drawing that player over. And still a lot of players for Suriname in the penalty area. But Michelle Cooper able to use some technique to get around that on-rushing pressure. This will go the opposite direction, and Suriname will take over possession a little bit higher up the field. Crimbo with the service. The does not beat the back line of the United States, and they'll reestablish possession just a little bit deeper. And this is where they can look to expose the space, as Suriname not in their disciplined defensive shape after dedicating numbers forward. Kickoff. Guidry will take over on this near side flank. Real. Foul called. Set piece to the United States. Bonjaski just a little bit overly aggressive there, defending Samar Guidry in the wide space. And she'll reorganize quickly after the foul's called. Knocking the left leg of Samar Guidry, earning the foul, is the left back for the United States. Service to the back post. Lily Real not able to direct it on frame. McConnell leaving that one for her, as the United States had 3 unmarked players on the back post. Tracy Kevin's having a conversation with Avery Patterson, the forward who actually scored 4 goals in 1 game against Puerto Rico. Foul called. Set piece to the United States. Matirto will have to retreat after that foul. McConnell changes the point through Guidry. Lots of space for Mason. And good step by Crimbo. Nissimo clipping that one in. It falls to Colton, right foot to Thompson. Well recovered by Suriname. Falls to Mason. Long range shot by Mason. Off the crossbar. Colton trying to get a second chance. Brought down in the box is Colton. Penalty, United States. Suriname retreating off that Emily Mason shot off the crossbar, and Javier Crimbo pulling on Emily Colton, who had the advantage as she had such a very heads-up play to go step in on that one. And the center back, Lily Real, looks like she'll be taking this one, but just yanked down on the shoulder, Javier Crimbo. But a great run by Colton. Lily Real stepping up to hopefully convert for the United States. Suriname having Latifa Miejo in goal. This is the second penalty of the game for the United States, as our center official makes sure everyone is organized. Real steps up left foot, and she slides that one in. Off the left foot in the 68th minute, Lily Real makes it 8-0 to the United States. One penalty with the right foot early in the game for Kitehata. This one with the left foot. Very calm finish for the center back as she keeps it low to convert for the 8th goal of the game. Steps up, Moe Jijo looks like she might be able to get there, but that initial first step to her right and the accuracy of this strike coupled with pace allows Real to convert this one for the United States. Lily Real has her first goal of this qualifying tournament. Had an early opportunity off the post with a header on the first corner kick of the game, not able to convert there, but does so on the penalty kick. So a set piece opportunity again presents itself for Lily Real, and she's able to make the most of it. Colton. Michelle Cooper misses, but Missimo able to get a foot on it. Goes to her right foot, cleared out by Suriname. Mark Guidry has exited the game, allowing Avery Patterson to come in. Kitahata with the left-footed strike. That one will sail over. Avery Patterson had 4 goals and an assist, not just 4 goals against Puerto Rico. And that's the game she started. She did sub into the game versus the Dominican Republic. Now going to the left wing position. Andrea Kitahata, who has a hat trick this afternoon, is now in the left back position for the United States. Avery, the second half substitute on the ball. Finds Michelle Cooper. Back to Avery Patterson. And that'll fall to Moajijo. 5 substitutions used so far for the United States. And that could become so important. Obviously enjoying the 8-0 lead right now. Managing minutes becomes important. Consistency of play with all players throughout the roster also important as you go through all these games. Cleared out of the area, and Bonjaski will chase. Cleared, late tackle from Avery Patterson. Foul called on her, and it'll be a set piece for Suriname, and she'll have a conversation with our center official, Astrid Gramajo. Eager coming into the game, and just a little late on that tackle in the 70th minute. Just clipping a bit of the back foot as Bonjaski clears the ball. But this rotation of substitutions so important. 7 total games if you do make it all the way to the final. So the United States managing that. Every player on their roster has played so far in this qualifying campaign. Suriname coming in their first game right now. So everyone getting their first bit of play in this tournament against a very good attack from the United States. Colton on the half turn. Well cut out by Carcellamita. Cooper. Down to Missimo. She'll play Patterson. Good first touch. Back on the left foot. Strike. Save Moajijo. Well done in goal by Latifa Moajijo, facing a lot of shots here this afternoon, and a great save. Missimo does well to find Avery Patterson, the only open person as the back line of Suriname came nice and compact together in front of Missimo.
Number 3, be careful. I can see that.
Missimo floats this one to the back post. Header. That one possibly saved off the line. No. Avery Patterson in the 72nd minute makes it 9-0. Her 5th goal of the qualifying tournament for Avery Patterson, and just coming into the game just over 2 minutes ago, already making an impact and getting on the score line. A dangerous ball from Lexi Missimo into the penalty area, and a brave challenge between Crimbo and Patterson. And that one makes its way across the goal line as she gets the header on this. Retreating players, Moajijo and the back line, trying to get that one away, but unable to do so. Coming into this game, the United States had scored 20 goals, 9 in this game to add to their total. So far in the qualifying tournament, a dominant performance from the United States as the Surinamese players get tended to after that 9th goal went in. Itaman appeared to be down with Moajijo, but both okay as play looks to resume here momentarily. We're in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic hosting this entire 2022 Concacaf Under-20 Women's Championship. We're in the 74th minute. I'm Casey White on the call for this one between the United States and Suriname. A big push forward from Concacaf, creating Concacaf W in 2019. changing the format of the tournament, allowing for more nations from North America, Central America, and the Caribbean to be involved in the qualifying tournament. Okay, we'll decide to bring it back here, but nations like Suriname and others able to be in this tournament and compete. Michelle Cooper with a great touch. Colton, great save by Mohijijo. And she has done extremely well. Lopsided scoreline, a lot of goals for the United States, but if not for Mohijijo, there could be more. She's been great in goal this afternoon. But there's a huge passion within Concacaf to provide more opportunities for women and girls in soccer. So great for these players to get the opportunity as Thompson goes into the penalty area, plays it back. Mason with the strike, defended well. Carson Mohijijo able to deflect that out, and Cooper trying to get another one. But Latifah Mohijijo up to the task. Mason creates a 2v1 with Colton. Colton finds Thompson. Runners in the box. Thompson will go inline, plays it back. Well defended by Crimbo, and will get that out for a throw-in for the United States. Colton starts it over. Good interchange there right in the penalty area. Colton with a strike, and that'll go wide. The United States continues to attack forward. At this point in the game, something they really have to be looking for as advancement looks like it will be occurring. The consistency of play as they continue to move through the rounds for the United States. Two different things that both of these teams are looking for at this point. Suriname, how can they continue to grow throughout this game so they can take whatever they are learning and applying and take it back as they continue to train and continue to compete in CONCACAF. The United States, how can they continue to grow with their play as they go throughout this tournament, still needing to secure one of those top spots for a World Cup berth. Patterson just possesses in the middle third. She'll look to attack, but 7 back for the Surinamese. Left-footed shot from Thompson, that one sails high, goal kick. Pressed high by Thompson. Mohijijo clears, but it's not out of the way quite yet. That'll trickle wide to Pamela Van Zichem. Throw in United States. Kitahata on the hat trick will throw this one in, scoring in the 18th minute, 46th minute, and the 51st minute. Now at that left back role, it just speaks to the depth of her play and of this roster. Okay, taking on in the wide space. Cooper knocks it down to Thompson. Thinks better of it, plays it back to Cooper. Mason with the long range opportunity, blocked by Crimbo. Still not out of the area yet. Cooper keeps it with Missimo. Right-footed strike. Relieving pressure on the right side is okay, and that goes high. Goal kick. Tracy Kevins, the manager for the United States, also went to the U20 World Cup when she was part of the English FA, so a lot of experience from Tracy Kevins to lead this United States team. Marisa Cromatirto down again. She was down earlier in the second half, came on as a halftime substitute. Appears to be hurting here, needing a little bit of attention from the medical staff and her athletic training staff. So Alyssa Thompson goes to the sideline with the rest of her teammates. She's been a great attacking personality for the United States throughout this tournament, creating a lot of opportunities from the wide space. Alyssa Thompson, as both teams take advantage of this little break in action to get rehydrated. Miliora Itamen also down, 2 players down. Itamen coming into the game in the first few minutes of the second half. Cromatirto coming in at halftime. Both of those players needing help at this point and walking off, but they appear to be okay. Itamen appears to be staying on the field. Colton intercepts. 5 players going forward for the United States. Good touch by Michelle Cooper. Played across, Emily Mason, and with the finish, and what an unselfish ball by Michelle Cooper. 10-0 United States over Suriname in the 80th minute conversion by the holding mid, Emily Mason, as she comes barreling through the penalty area for that finish. And this is off the goal kick. Michelle Cooper, an aggressive first touch, draws Mahijajo and the defender. And exactly what she should do in that moment, Michelle Cooper, as she draws the goalkeeper across, slotted across. Emily Mason filling the role at the penalty spot. And a great finish as the ball was sort of hopping up there. A great finish from Emily Mason, making it look easier than it was. Two goals coming earlier in the second half off the pressure from the United States and Kitahata and Thompson, both of their finishes in the first 10 minutes of the second half. That one again coming off the defensive setup of the United States, which shouldn't be undervalued, how well they press in their defensive setup. Emily Colton intercepting that first goal kick and then springing them forward as Michelle Cooper gets the assist. Patterson finds the feet of Kitahata. Okay with the overlap, finds Thompson. Patterson cleans that one up, and can Kitahata save it? She does. Bonjaski trying to defend in that wide space. The cross lands to Emily Colton, drops it for Michelle Cooper. Goal, Michelle Cooper for her second of the night since coming on at halftime. 11-0 United States in the 82nd minute. Colton opened the scoring in the first minute of the game, gets the assist on this goal as Kitahata taking on in the wide space. Plays it across, a little bit of a misclear there. Colton drawing players again. Still 3 defenders and a goalkeeper in front of Cooper. Decides to lift it, but great play by Colton. The distribution from her out of midfield and the assist, but a good finish from Michelle Cooper. Michelle Cooper securing the brace in the 82nd minute. Colton, her second assist of the game, as Itamen will need a little bit of help as the minutes do wind down on this round of 16 game. Marie Itamen, 19 years old, from Athena, coming into the game just at the beginning of the second half, a couple minutes in. It appears we'll have a few more substitutions potentially coming into the game. Our fourth official, Miriam Leone, getting that all set up. The Surinamese players have really come up against a tough challenge today, but continuing to fight, continuing to work. And it's great for these players, even the ones coming off the bench, to be able to get a taste of this qualifying action at the next level, having won their first 2 games back in September, then coming straight into this round of 16. It's not an easy thing to ask of a team for Suriname to do this, but now more players potentially getting some minutes against the #1 ranked team in Concacaf. Suriname currently ranked 25th, so a tough challenge for them here today. Karya Samita starts play over. Suriname getting numbers a little bit higher, but the United States takes over right around midfield, finding Thompson early in that wide space. She'll face up, go 1v1. Takes on 2, getting around Thompson, and a finish in the 85th minute for Thompson on a great individual opportunity. She secures the brace as well on a pass from Missimo, but an individual effort taking on a player here. She beats 1, she beats 2. She has a runner, but head down and a clinical finish to that far post side netting. Almost tripping here is Thompson, but able to keep her feet and avoid Karsameju as she comes across. A great finish to that side netting, and it's 12-0. And there will be a few substitution coming into the game. Shaquini Felter coming in, number 11, the 16-year-old, as well as Geneva Orna, who will replace Pamela Van Zichem. And Ivaria Balsimhoff as well will come into the game. Quasi coming out, making way for Orna as well. Raisa Cromatirto will come out. She came in at halftime, but has taken a few knocks in this one, has gone down twice, so she'll come out making way for Balsimhoff. But great exposure for these players to be able to come into the game. A bit of fresh legs coming in against an attack from the United States that hasn't stopped at all in this one. Their biggest offensive scoring output so far in the qualifying tournament. Patterson, blindside run, well dealt with by Intiman on the left side. Patterson with the underlap, takes on in the penalty area. Again, draws another player, finds the feet of Michelle Cooper, strike, that'll go wide. It does deflect, and it'll be a corner kick to the United States. Missimo has been the set piece specialist today so far. One strike from distance didn't come from her. Everything else has from the corner kicks and free kicks. This one will go to the back post area. Mohijijo gets a touch on it, cleared out, not out of the area quite yet as the United States looks to recycle. Patterson has found herself in that left back role. Kitahata getting herself a little higher up the field now, but that's what's so great about the attack. They can interchange as Thompson finds space somehow among 5 defenders. Missimo on the right foot. Well defended by Suriname. No width right now from the United States, but they'll look to reestablish some as Colton goes wide and Cooper. Crimbo under a lot of pressure, so is Itaman. Colton with the left-footed strike. She will score in the 88th minute. Colton, for her second of the game, already on 2 assists, already had the opening goal in the first minute, now scoring in the 88th minute on a great left-footed strike. 13-0 United States. And a lot of pressure from the United States as Kitahata pushes high. Colton really just does well with this one. It goes off the thigh of Itaman. And it's the first touch for me from Colton, just flicks it over pressure. Not much time between the touch and the finish, and makes it look easier than it is, Emily Colton, with this strike. But the the UNC product, 2 goals and 2 assists on the afternoon. The United States well in control of this one and on their way to securing the win in the round of 16. They will play the winner of Haiti and Guyana. That one set to kick off tomorrow. So they'll wait to see who they will be facing once this final whistle goes on this one. Missimo, great first touch. Patterson, on the left foot is Patterson with the strike. That one's wide, goal kick to Suriname. Patterson finds herself some space and it's just curling, looking to pick out that side netting, but a little bit of bend on that one. But you can just see how quickly Patterson is also able to go forward and create a chance. Cooper takes a left-footed strike and that one's in. Wow, in the 90th minute. Michelle Cooper makes no doubt about it, a quick turn and a left-footed strike that Mohijajo just had no chance on. 14-0 United States. Cooper securing the hat trick as well, coming on at halftime. And that strike just on the half chance, the quick turn, and it's how quickly she lets this one go that's impressive. Not only so much pace and power, but dipping down over Mohijajo. An excellent finish for the hat trick. And that is the final whistle in Santo Domingo. There'll be no added time as Michelle Cooper gets the hat trick right before the United States securing the victory in Estadio Olímpico Félix Sánchez in the round of 16. The United States creating so many goals, but even more opportunities going forward. Suriname facing a tough opponent in this round of 16 game. 14-0 is the final off hat tricks from Kitahata and Michelle Cooper. We will have full-time highlights and stats coming up right after this, so stick around and we'll get those over for you.
Andrea, with this win, you managed to qualify for the quarterfinals. What is your opinion about that?
Well, we came here with a goal in mind, and every day we're getting one step closer to that, so I'm really proud of this team and everything we've accomplished so far, but we're still going for the gold.
Andrea, you are one of the USA's top scorers. How much does it mean to you to contribute to the team?
It means the world. I think this game today was really special for me and the team, especially with the loss of Katie Meyer, and we were all very emotional, and it was just great to come out here and put on a good performance and be together as a team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's great. Thank you.
The United States taking on Suriname in Santo Domingo, kicking off the round of 16 in this knockout stage. And the United States would start quickly in the first minute. Kitahata, and you're going to hear a lot of that name, giving this assist to Emily Colton in the first minute. Just a great goal from Emily Colton. One of two that she would score on the day. A driving run from Andrea Kitahata. Trinity Byers letting that one go. And a classy finish to the back post. Kitahata so active on the flank today for the United States. Suriname committing numbers over, but unfortunately so many numbers in the box for the United States. And then Kitahata, again, coming inside, draws the penalty after a VAR review. Not only draws it, but puts it away. She roofs this one past Latifa Mohijajo for the second goal in the 18th minute. A great finish. Her first of the evening, her 5th overall for the team up to this point as Tracy Kevins celebrates that one. Della Peruta, the holding mid and captain, would get in on the action in the 24th minute. Cutting this one to her left foot, keeping it low. A great finish from the midfielder for the 3rd goal. They would get 3 goals, the United States, in the first half. Suriname just not able to get forward. Missimo connecting with this one, but Mohijajo doing really well in goal, making quite a few saves as Alyssa Thompson goes in line as well. Trinity Byers not able to connect. Just some finishing details for the United States in this first half. Left a few opportunities out there, but Suriname scrambling in the box, trying to put as much pressure on as they can. And this was the final opportunity for Trinity Byers, but this is a great save from Latifa Mohijajo, putting that one around, because Trinity Byers was able to get in front of 5 players here, get it on the left foot, and it's the strong hand of Mohijajo to get this around the post. Does concede a corner, but no goal in that moment. The United States goes into halftime with the 3-0 lead, coming out again just so fast. Off the foot of Rouse to Kitahata, heading that down, her 2nd of the game in the 51st minute. This goal just textbook in the way she finishes it, and we just saw an emotional Kitahata talking about how important this game was to the entire team as they move forward in this qualification tournament. Emily Colton finding the feet of Cooper. Cooper coming on at halftime, taking over for the captain responsibilities for Talia Della Peruta. It's a goal scorer's goal, just getting a foot in there. Mohijajo trying to come out and put a little pressure on. Colton had 2 assists on the afternoon. That was one of them to Michelle Cooper for the finish. Kitahata, her 3rd goal, makes no mistake about it, securing the hat trick off the pressure, able to step in and win this one. And just a quick release from Kitahata. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about that one. A great finish, and Alyssa Thompson again off the pressure from the United States with the left-footed finish. Not only generating opportunities from their possession, but the United States so good in pressing that made it hard for Suriname to play out of the back in their first game of qualifying in this fixture. But Thompson, very cool, calm, and collected as she takes on 2 players and needs to bypass the goalkeeper and Carcerejo, the center back, for this finish. Emily Colton, 2 assists on the night, also drawing the penalty. Lily Reel stepping up, the center back, to finish this one with her left foot. That one goes in the side netting. Just enough power, but more placement than anything on this one. And Missimo with 2 assists as well, finds Patterson for the header. Mohijijo trying to get that one out, and the defenders Itaman and Carcerejo, but too much power on the header. A brave effort by Patterson to get her 5th goal of the campaign. Michelle Cooper finding Emily Mason, the holding mid, another second half substitute coming in for Talia Della Peruta, with the finish is Emily Mason. But I love the unselfishness from Michelle Cooper there, taking the touch, drawing defenders across. Same thing with Andrea Kitahata. This one bounces down to Emily Colton. More unselfishness for Cooper. Cooper would finish on a hat trick as well. So both Andrea Kitahata and Michelle Cooper with hat tricks on the afternoon. A lot of players scoring, a lot of goals coming from different positions. Emily Colton stepping in, and she would finish off her scoring, starting in the 1st minute with her 1st goal. But it's the pressure from Kitahata again that creates this goal for Emily Colton. And a good first touch to get away from Itaman, settle it, and a good finish to the far post. Screened by the defenders, Mohijijo. And the 3rd of 3 for Michelle Cooper. That one coming in the 90th minute. Doesn't take much for her to turn and finish, but what a strike off the center forward's foot. She can score with both feet, Michelle Cooper. And that would end the scoring 14-0, a big offensive output for the United States in this matchup with Suriname as they continue to grow in their qualifications. The United States will move on. Let's take a look at the full-time stats. 55 shots, 28 of those, just over 50% on goal. No shots for Suriname generated. United States have only given up 1 shot the entire tournament. 7 fouls to 6, pretty even. 1 offside for the United States, 11 corners to 0. And the possession stays right where it was from the first half, with 78% to 22% for Suriname. So from a stat sheet, obviously lopsided into the United States' favor. Suriname facing a team ranked 1st in Concacaf, continuing to grow as they qualified for the first time for this portion of World Cup qualifying. So a lot to be happy about if you're the United States, securing the 14-0 victory. Suriname road ends here. The United States will move on to play the winner of Haiti and Guyana. There's more coming up after this. I'm Casey White on behalf of the crew. Make sure and stick around, see Canada versus the Cayman Islands. And we appreciate you being with us today. Have a good one.